English Leap Podcast.
From Speak English with Class.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to the English Leap Podcast, your go-to English podcast for learning English in a simple way and for growing with confidence. I'm Erin.
And I'm Evan. It feels so good to be here today. We're really happy you joined us.
Yeah, let me ask you something. Have you ever finished a day and thought, where did all my time go?
Ha ha ha. Oh yes, many times. You wake up, you run around, you answer messages, you help people. And at the end of the day, you just feel empty. You worked so much, but you don't feel productive at all.
Exactly. And it's so easy to blame ourselves, right? We think, I'm lazy. I have no discipline. But wait, the truth is, it's not always laziness.
Yeah, that's true. I remember a few years ago, I was so overwhelmed. I had big dreams, improve my English, grow at work, spend time with family. But I always said, I don't have time.
Oh, I get that. And that's the trap. We believe time is the enemy. But time is not the problem. The real problem is how we let ourselves get distracted and how we forget our real priorities.
Right. And here's the thing. Once you learn to control your time, even just a little, everything starts to change. You feel calmer. You can focus better. You even feel more balanced inside.
Oh, yes. And before we jump deeper into today's topic, I want to remind our listeners of something exciting.
Yes. At the end of this episode, our friend Crystal will guide you through a special vocabulary breakdown. She'll explain some of the important words we use today, with examples and a chance for you to repeat them. So stay with us. You don't want to miss it.
And one more thing. If you'd like to practice more after listening, we've prepared a free PDF guide with comprehension questions, grammar practice, and vocabulary exercises. You can find the link in the description below this episode.
That's right. We made it simple for you to keep practicing, so make sure to check it out after you finish listening.
And now, back to our main topic. Today, we're going to share our own stories, our struggles, and the small steps we took to manage our time. Nothing too big or complicated, just real things that actually worked.
Yeah, and listen, if you often procrastinate, or if you feel like you can't stay consistent, this episode is for you.
Because we've been there too. And trust me, if we could change, you can too. And when you do, believe me, it can change your whole life.
Yeah. Maybe we should start with the first big truth. The pain of no time.
Oh yes. I remember so many mornings when I woke up late. You know that moment when you open your eyes and you see the clock and you go, oh no, I'm late. Then suddenly, rush, rush, rush. I skipped breakfast, I forgot my notebook, and I left the house already stressed.
Oh, I know that feeling. For me, it was always the bus. I would run to catch the bus, sweating, my bag half open, and then sit there thinking, wow, the day just started, and I already feel tired.
Exactly. And then, by the end of the day, it's like your energy is gone. You've answered messages, you've helped people, you've done small things all day long. But when you lie in bed at night, you ask yourself, what did I really do today?
Yes. And it hurts because you know you worked hard, but you don't feel productive. It's like being busy, but not moving forward. And honestly, I used to think something was wrong with me.
Same here. I thought maybe I was lazy, or maybe I didn't have enough discipline. But one day I realized, no, it's not about being lazy. We all say, I have no time. But the truth is, time is there. We just don't control it.
And that brings us to something I learned later. Time is not only about hours. Time is also about energy.
Oh, that's such an important lesson. Let me share something. A few years ago, I used to start my mornings with social media. I would open my phone, and suddenly 30 minutes were gone. I was reading news, checking other people's lives, comparing myself. And even though I had the whole day ahead, my energy was already low.
Yes, me too. I had a habit. First thing in the morning, I would check my emails. I thought it was smart. But oh, it was not. I would see 10 emails, problems waiting for me, and suddenly my brain was full of stress before I even brushed my teeth.
Oh, yes, I know that one. And then, the whole day feels heavy. Even if you have 8 hours, it feels like only 2.
Exactly. So here's what I believe now. Where your energy goes, your time follows. If you give your best energy to your phone or your inbox, you lose it. But if you give it to something meaningful, like studying, creating, or exercise, the whole day feels different.
Oh, I love that. And it's so true. The way you spend your first hour shapes the next 10 hours.
And speaking of energy, there's another thing that used to steal all of mine, always saying yes.
Yes. The power of saying no. That one changed my life too.
For me, it was work. My colleague would ask, "Evan, can you help me with this report?" And even though I had my own deadline, I would say yes. I wanted to be nice. But in the end, I was tired, late with my own work, and honestly, a little angry at myself.
Oh, I get that. For me, it was social invitations. Friends would ask me to go out, dinner, shopping, little events, and I didn't want to disappoint anyone. So I said yes, yes, yes. And then I got home late. My English practice was skipped. My reading was skipped. And I felt guilty.
Right. And the truth is, every time you say yes to something small, you are saying no to something big.
Exactly. Saying no is not selfish. It's smart. It protects your time, your priorities, and even your peace.
And when you finally learn to say no, you suddenly feel lighter. You get your time back. You feel more in control.
You know, another thing that really changed my relationship with time was building a routine.
Ah, yes. Some people think routine means boring. But actually, routine gives you freedom.
Exactly. For example, I started a simple morning routine. Wake up, drink water, stretch a little, and then practice English for just 15 minutes. At first, I thought, oh, this is too small. It won't help. But wow. After a few weeks, I felt completely different.
I had the same experience. I used to wake up late and just rush into the day. But when I created a small routine, like reading 10 pages of a book before checking my phone, it gave me peace. It was like telling myself, I'm in control, not the world.
Yes. And the funny thing is, when you have a structure, you actually feel more free later. Because the important things are already done.
Right. Without a routine, your day controls you. With a routine, you control your day.
That brings us to another lesson. Don't plan too big. Use small blocks of time.
Oh, yes. I used to plan huge schedules, study for 3 hours, write for 2 hours, and guess what? I failed almost every time.
Oh, me too. I remember writing in my diary. Tomorrow, I will do everything. Study English, clean the house, cook, finish work, call friends. And of course, I did maybe one or two things, and then felt guilty.
Exactly. But when I started working in small blocks, like 25 or 30 minutes, things changed. For example, I told myself, Evan, just focus on English vocabulary for 25 minutes. And guess what? After 25 minutes, I felt good. Sometimes I even did more because I was already moving.
Yes, that's the secret. If you can focus for 30 minutes, you can change your day. And if you can change your day, you can change your life.
It's like climbing a mountain. You don't jump to the top. You take one small step, then another.
Speaking of steps, here's something powerful I realized. Your time is a mirror of your priorities.
Oh, that's deep. Explain that.
Okay. So once I said, English is my top priority. But when I looked at my time, I was watching TV for 2 hours, scrolling social media for 1 hour, and practicing English for maybe 10 minutes. That's when I understood. My real priority was not English. It was TV and social media.
Ouch. But you're right. I did the same with fitness. I always said, health is important. But when I looked at my schedule, I was sitting all day, eating fast food, and never exercising. So my real priority was convenience.
Exactly. So if you want to know your real priorities, don't look at your words. Look at your time.
That's powerful. Where your time goes, your life goes.
And maybe the most important point, the emotional side of time.
Oh, yes, because time is not only about doing things, it's also about how you feel.
Right. I remember so many nights when I wasted hours, watching random videos, jumping from app to app, and when I finally went to bed, I felt guilty. That guilt was heavy.
I know that feeling too. But the opposite is also true. When I used my time well, even just 1 good hour of focus, I felt so proud, so peaceful. It wasn't only about finishing tasks. It was about feeling confident inside.
Exactly. Good time use doesn't just give you hours. It gives you peace. It gives you self-respect.
And once you taste that feeling, you don't want to go back. You want to protect it?
Yes. Because managing time is not about having a perfect calendar. It's about building a life where you feel calm, confident, and in control.
That's a powerful way to say it. And I hope our listeners can take these lessons and really use them in daily life.
Absolutely. And, language and time have something in common. They both shape your life when you use them well.
Oh, I like that. And speaking of language, it's time for our favorite part of the show.
Yes. Crystal is here to guide you through some of the important words we used today, so you can understand them better and also practice them with us.
So, let's welcome Crystal.
Hey there, it's Crystal, and I'm here to walk you through some of the key words and expressions from today's episode. We'll go slowly. I'll explain each one with examples, and you'll get a chance to repeat after me. Ready? Let's begin. Productive. This means getting useful results from your work or your time. Example: I studied for 1 hour and finished my homework. I felt very productive. Say it with me. Productive. Think about your day. When was the last time you felt truly productive? All right, let's look at another word. Discipline. This means control over yourself, doing what you need to do even when you don't feel like it. Example: he had the discipline to wake up early every day to study English. Your turn now. Discipline. Do you have discipline with your English practice? Now, the next one is a feeling many of us know too well. Overwhelmed. This means feeling stressed or unable to cope because there is too much to do. Example, she felt overwhelmed by all the emails she had to answer. Let's try it together. Overwhelmed. Have you ever felt overwhelmed with school, work, or life? Okay, moving on. Let's check the next word. Distracted. This means when your attention is pulled away from what you are doing. Example, he was trying to read, but the loud noise distracted him. Go ahead and repeat distracted. What usually distracts you the most? Great, let's keep going. Here's another important one. Priorities. These are the most important things in your life. The things you must focus on first. Example, her top priorities are family, health, and learning English. Can you say it? Priorities. What are your top 3 priorities right now? All right, let's move to the next word. Energy. This means the strength and focus you have to do things. Example, I don't have much energy in the evening, so I study English in the morning. Now, speak it out loud. Energy. When do you have the most energy during the day? Good. Now let's look at another word. Routine. This means a regular way of doing things each day. Example, my morning routine is simple. Wake up, drink water, and go for a walk. Repeat this word after me. Routine. Do you have a routine that makes you feel calm? Okay, next one. And this is a very useful skill. Focus. This means giving all your attention to one thing. Example, I turned off my phone so I could focus on my English practice. Let's say it together slowly. Focus. What do you want to focus on this week? Let's keep going. The next word is all about habits. Consistent. This means doing something again and again, regularly, without stopping. Example, she was consistent with her English practice, and now she speaks very well. Your turn to say it. Consistent. Are you consistent with your learning? And finally, let's look at one more word today. Balance. This means having time and energy for different parts of life without stress. Example, he found a balance between work, family, and study. Say it clearly with me. Balance. Do you feel you have balance in your life right now? Wonderful job. You've just learned 10 powerful words. Remember, don't just listen. Try to use these words in your own sentences today. The more you practice, the stronger your English becomes. And now I'll hand it back to Erin and Evan to close today's episode.
Thank you so much, Crystal. That was really helpful. I think those words will stick with our listeners.
Yes, for sure. And to everyone listening, remember, your time is precious. Use it well. Use it with focus. And little by little, you'll see big changes.
And don't forget, you're not alone on this journey. We're here with you, learning, growing, and practicing together.
Thank you for joining us today. Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode of the English Leap podcast.
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.